Hey folks, welcome to another high-speed hangover podcast, well vidcast actually. It's not a podcast, it's a vidcast. Elric's supposed to be here, but he's not woken up. I don't know what's happened to Elric. He's supposed to be here and he's forgotten. He's fashionably late as he always is. So yeah, what happened this week? I did my 400th show. Here he comes, hanging his head in shame again for being slow, being late. You're not meant to wait till the start time before you wake up and come on, Elric. You're meant to come on before you're ready for when it starts. Yeah, so I done my 400th podcast this week, and this is the 12th one of these shows. A whole dozen we've done of this show now, so that's not too bad. I can't really complain about you being a bit late because I completely forgot to upload any of the videos. I got all the videos ready for it, but I forgot to upload it to the actual StreamYard. But I've managed to do a few now, so I'll have to do a couple of others while these are playing. So I've got about seven bands is enough. Gets us a nice hour of playing music, and for the amount of people that tune in, an hour's all the effort we can bother to put into it anyway. How was your show the Monday? I heard you played the Terror. Was it Terror you played?
Played Terror, and Gusko as well. Played Retribution.
Yeah, I saw Terror. Terror shared it on their page. I saw it on their page.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, they sent me music, so cool
I was kind of thinking of playing Terror on this today, but their songs are like 20 minutes long, isn't they?
Exactly. Yeah.
I've got one set for my podcast, my 401st podcast on Sunday. I'm playing a lot of tracks on there, and I am going to play the other band, Blood Swamp, that are also on that live bill that we're trying to promote. So when we get to that, we'll talk about the gigs. Do you know the day of the gig in June?
Not offhand.
No, we'll look it up. We'll look it up when we get to that. But anyway, we're going to kick off with some thrash now. Do you know Acid Age? Have you heard Acid Age?
Yeah, I've heard the name anyway.
Yeah, it used to be Hyper Thrash. They used to call themselves Hyper Thrash. But they've gone progressive thrash metal now. They just brought out their third album in March. Their third album, Semper Pessimist, came out. This is their first. They've had 3 EPs, a demo, and a single as well. But this is the first time I've actually listened to a track off of this album. Because it only came out in March. I was kind of hoping they was going to send me a promo to play on the podcast, but they haven't yet. But maybe in the future they will. But anyway, they're from Belfast, Northern Ireland. This is it's formed in 2013. This is an official, I believe, lyric video for a track off of the Semper Pessimist album. This is a song called Banquet of the Dead. So yeah, here we go. Okay, jolly good stuff there. That was The Banquet of the Dead by Acid Age, taken off their new album Semper Pessimist. I was going to show the album cover. It's got Nero fiddling while Rome burns there on the cover. Most appropriate. Yeah, definitely a historic feel to the lyrics of that one, wasn't it? It was all about
yeah. Is it the whole album like that then, I guess? Or
it's literally the first time I listened to it. I just saw that track. It only came out in March, and I think he's still getting around to sort of like sharing it out to podcasts and radio and that kind of stuff. I found it up on their channel. I thought it's on their channel. It's official. I'm sure they won't mind me sharing it. It's not like I'm stealing it or claiming it to be my own or anything. Yeah. If you enjoyed that, make sure you check out the link down below. It'll take you to the blog where you can find links to all of today's bands. Make sure you go and sub them up. Make sure you go and look out for their YouTube channel. Sub up their YouTube channels as well. They could all do with extra subs, can't we all, basically? But yeah, I was going to say, nice helmet. Very proud of their helmet.
I wonder what the hell it was to start with. It's a broom or something. Or a
yeah.
I wonder what it was. I realised when they come down for the helmet part, it's like a Roman helmet.
That would be an unusual lyric video.
I thought it was going to be like an instrumental, fun enough.
Yeah.
It had a sort of instrumental vibe to it because it was quite technical, wasn't it?
It was kind of like the lyrics were a lot more deathly than I expected them to be. There's a lot more depth in the lyrics, but in the vocal style. But they used to have the singer. I think the last album, or it might have been in between albums. They was like had the singer from the English Dogs. The Into Glory Ride album, or Into Battle Ride, I think it was. I'm sure he was doing vocals for them at one point. I think he did a couple of live gigs for them, but I don't know if he ever actually recorded on any of their stuff. The album before this was something like a crazy title, like an out of control combine harvester in a field full of crippled rabbits or something like that. It's some crazy name. And their early stuff was like it was just all about speed. So obviously they've slowed down a bit now. They've been going for a few years now, so they've kind of like less about all out brainless intensity and speed and a little bit more feel in the stuff, But yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, definitely a lot more technical stuff going on there, but that's cool stuff. Right then, obviously, what we're going to play now? It's quite a freshy one tonight, actually. I did find a few kind of fresh ones. This next one, I don't know if you've heard of them, Beekeeper.
No.
That is an unusual name for a band, isn't it? Beekeeper.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, I saw a video today. Facebook's always showing you weird videos. There's a woman like some bees were nested under an umbrella or something. She just picked them up in her hands and picked them up. No gloves, no suit or nothing. Just picked them up in her hands, stuck them in this new hive that she gave them. She couldn't find a queen, so she gave them a new queen out of her. She had no pocket, and that was it. She resettled them, kind of thing. But I would have thought they would have stung the crap out of her. But apparently, they're just really. I think in a certain situation, they were just really sort of calm and passive. So she was just picking them up in her hands. Yeah, just picking them up in her hands and sticking them in this new. Anyway, this is not. Not talking about that Beekeeper. We're talking about this Beekeeper, a thrash band from San Diego, California, formed in 2010. Just one album so far called "Slave to the Nothing" that came out in 2017. I think they might have had a re-release of that because I got sent a promo of that fairly recently. So it may have been re-released on a new label, or maybe there's another album out that Metal Archives hasn't updated. As you know, that sometimes can be the case with Metal Archives. But they've got like a nice professional looking video. I only had a little quick look at it because I thought I'm having that. I'm gonna play that on the channel because that looks fun. So I'm gonna play this. It's a track called Vargas. So let me make sure I find the right video. Here we go.
Yeah, great. That's excellent.
Keep it up.
You're having a terrible time. This is the way you die. This is the way you die.
Dylan, keep saying horrible things to him.
You're having agonizing pain. Every organ is exploding with fire. Your stomach feels like it's filled with acid. Your eyeballs are jagged rocks. Your teeth are Tic Tacs. Your tongue is a serpent. Your mustache is a caterpillar from hell. Your mother never loved you.
No.
She preferred your older brother.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, I thought it was never going to end then. I thought it was never going to end. A little bit of outtake there. Yeah, but that was quite hilarious. That was magnificent.
It's bonkers, wasn't it?
I enjoyed that. That was a lot of fun, actually. I'm glad I never watched it before, but yeah, I was cracking up at that. I like when they fixed all the equipment in the garage. It was underneath the amp, giving it all and she welded the bloody guitar back together or whatever. It was like, oh man. That was
got their own back. Yeah, not sure what was going on, but you know.
I think they made him exercise to death when I looked at it.
Yeah, exercise to death for some reason.
Was it kind of supposed to be an 80s feel to it as well? It was meant to be like an 80s kind of vibe to it. I'm not too sure.
Also, just cool to see like that kind of thrash music fronted by a woman, because you don't really see that too often.
No, not too often. No, I didn't. When I played them before on the podcast, I didn't even realise actually. I didn't even realise. I think I played them once or twice. But yeah, that was cool. I enjoyed that. It was a really good song as well, actually. Really good. I really like the song. It's like really like just kick-ass thrash metal. Yeah, definitely. That's the kind of thrash that if you can't get off on that, then you might as well be dead. You know what I mean? If you can't get into that vibe with that kind of nice speedy thrash, then you might as well just
sort of music and also like video, like you want to go and see him live, wouldn't you?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, cool. Anyway, that was great stuff. Anyway, let's talk about seeing them live. I should have looked this up. This gig, Retribution Live. The next Retribution Live gig is sometime in June. It's at the what's that bloody venue called?
It's the
old gate. Is it saying New Cross Inn? That's it. New Cross Gate. That's right. Yeah.
Bloodswamp I've played before as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. They played Retribution before. This would be the second time they did the online one.
Right. Yeah, so it's, I think I was just trying to find the bloody date. I should have opened this bloody folder before. There we go. We've got it's the 16th of June, Wednesday, the 16th of June at the New Cross Inn. It's limited capacity, table service only, £6 in advance tickets, and it's just two bands, Blood Swamp and Terror. And so you played Terror on your show this Monday, didn't you? If anyone wants to check out Elric's show, by the way, there is a link down below to Elric's links. He's sometimes he puts them in SoundCloud, didn't you? But mostly you have to listen to them live. Otherwise you miss the show. Mixcloud, right? Yeah. There's so many of these different bloody things you can use. Anyway, so Blood Swamp are one of the other bands, and only two, Terror and Blood Swamp. Terror's song's about 20 minutes long, so I didn't want to play one.
Yeah, mine was only 16 minutes.
Okay. I will play one on this show on Sunday. By the way, if you haven't checked out my podcast this week, number 400, show 400 was last Sunday. So check that out. The link's down below. If you want to celebrate my 400th show by signing up to my Patreon, that link's down there as well. And I would much appreciate it, obviously. Anyway, so Blood Swamp are a doom post black metal band from London. Only been around since 2019. One full-length album so far, nearly a year old now. It came out just over a year old. I think it came out 1st of May last year. The album's called put my teeth back in. Daylight Illuminates a Miserable World is the name of the album, and they've got a song from it called Portrait. Yes, a nice happy go-lucky kind of song title.
I played it. That's the one I got, Portrait.
Right, cool. This is cool. I've got it as well. Here it is. All right, then. That was nice and sort of like claustrophobic almost, wasn't it? It was kind of like quite a big sound. Yeah. I imagine that's quite like in a live setting, like an intimate live setting. That's going to be like after no one's been to a gig for over a year, people are going along to that gig and seeing that band playing live. It's going to be like,
and after, which are similar to Lonely Five.
More black metal, I think, Terror, aren't they? I think they've got more.
But they've definitely got that kind of like five to them, probably less sludgy, but they've got that kind of droney kind of vibe.
Basically, if you haven't got a ticket, make sure you're in London. You want to go get a ticket. What did I say? 16th of June. Did I say? So Wednesday night, which is a bit of a weird one, but 16th of June, reduced capacity. But it's only £6 for two raging heavy bands there, and that was Blood Swamp, by the way, in case I forgot. With Portrait taking off their album "Daylight Illuminates a Miserable World." Even the title is like "Happy Go Lucky." Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, next up.
Quickly, just like I had my blood test.
Oh yeah.
Did I see you I saw you I had the thing, didn't I?
Your little plaster on your arm.
Bruised up in the last.
Oh right. Oh bless.
Bruised up in the last.
You need to. It's got quite bruisey actually. You need to start a death metal band named after your.
It's bruised up today.
You need a death metal gang called Slight Bruise After Blood Sample. That's what you need to do. That could be your new death metal. Take a picture now of your arm, so you've got a nice cover for the first demo.
I'll send that title off to Blood Swamp.
Yeah, right. Yeah, actually, talk about Terror. Terror actually supposed to be coming on to our heavy metal hangout tomorrow night. So they've
asked me for interview and Tunguska as well, so I might consider that.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, maybe. I'm probably gonna. I think I've got them down for an interview as well on my channel at some point as well. But cool, good stuff. Hopefully, I think for 2 or 3 of them are gonna hang out tomorrow night, and we've got a couple of guys from Vandeer as well who I interviewed before, should be coming on. And this next guy, I think I'm going to play. It's just like mostly solo stuff. Chris Maragoff, his name is, a German chap. I thought he was going to come on last Friday, but he actually was hanging out in chat because he wasn't able to get on the actual thing. He was just hanging out in the chat, kind of talking like he is tonight. Hi, Chris. Thanks for coming in, mate. We're going to play your track now. This is a video that he sent us. So it's basically self-titled musical project based out of Germany, combining modern rock and melodic metal. It says. I'm not too sure if this is like a single that he's brought out. I went on his Bandcamp. There's quite a lot of stuff on his Bandcamp. I think some of them might be Name Your Price as well. So if you enjoy this, make sure you go and check out his Bandcamp and download his stuff. This is a lot. It's not as flashy as the other stuff we started off with. It's not as heavy and as the Blood Swamp we just played. But this is just like a cool, like rocking, like melodic metal kind of track. I'd say this is a song called The Veil. Where did I put it? It's in here somewhere. Here it is.
time. I'm only thinking about the one thing, and pain be all I can find? I feel like I'm looking through a veil of pain that burns my sight. I feel like I'm looking through a veil. It touches me every day and night.
Yeah. What did you think of that one? I like that one. That was pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a nice rocking song, quite a lot mellower than the other ones we've played so far tonight, but it had a good melody, good catchiness to it as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Video.
Yeah, good video though. Still, yeah, it's like just a couple of guys in the dark room, but it still was well put together. You know, that's cool. So I think Chris is going to come on at some point to one of our heavy metal hangouts on a Friday night. So maybe we'll get a couple more videos from him to play on that when he's able to come on. Nothing's confirmed yet. I kind of thought it was confirmed for last Friday, but I was apparently I got confused. He was actually on a train journey going somewhere, so he was hanging out in chat like he is tonight. But maybe sometime in the future he'll come on and he can tell us more about his project. I was going to say, oh yeah, some guy just come in the chat called Kenneth. I don't think I know him, but there's another Kenneth. You know, remember that band Vio-lence that we had on a Friday night hangout one night? Yeah. We played their video a couple of times. We're gonna have to play it again, I'm afraid, because they're coming on. They're actually going to play it next. They're coming on to my channel on Saturday. We're having a chat. We're having an interview kind of chat. So proper band interview kind of thing. So it's Vio-lence, folk metal band from Sweden, formed in 2015. Well, they've got an EP and a full-length album, but I think this must be a single or something, because it's not on either of the releases, is it, this track?
Yeah, I
don't think so.
Because he did actually send me that song as well for my show last week.
Cool.
And it's nothing down, but I got a feeling I think it's like a new single. Simple as that, just a new single.
Yeah, something like that. I'm just going to quickly go to the banners, because let's go. Here we go. For band info, go to the blog link in the video description. I'll leave that up for a while. So if anyone wants to check out Chris Maragoff, give him some subs, follow him on Facebook on that. You can find all the other links to his Bandcamp on there, and also to this band Vio-lence. I've actually, the link down below will take you to my other blog, which is all their sort of all their links, and also the link is there for the interview that I'll be doing with them on Saturday as well. So that's going to be cool. Right, let me just find the song. I'm going to play it. It's Vio-lence with a song called Walk of the Damned. Great stuff there. That was Evil On, a song called Walk of the Damned. And I said I'm going to have the pleasure of chatting to those guys on Saturday. That's going to be cool. Don't forget, everyone, the links are down below. If you want to sub these bands up, follow these bands, go follow them on all their pages. Also, my links are down below as well. I need more people to follow me on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch. If you've got a Twitch account, go and Twitch me up, guys. So I can be fully
Twitch, aren't they?
So I can be fully Twitchinated.
All the young people.
I need to be twitched up to my eyeballs.
Yeah.
And there's a guy in chat. I'm not sure much of a heavy metal is. Have Cheetah Will View. He didn't like the vocals on that one. But say maybe he hasn't embraced the heavy side vocal wise yet. Like some people like metal, the music, but the music, unless the singing is clean, it's like, I don't get on with it. Once the rough edged voice gets to you, you suddenly understand it. You like after that, it's like it's all downhill from there. You go to death metal and everything.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I always say that's the cut-off point.
Yeah, for some people.
Certain people, like, it's the vocals. And if the vocals are like that, it can put people off. But don't put us off. It's funny, I've become a bit of a fanboy of that song now because I heard it.
we have played it a lot. I didn't know it's a great video. I just noticed today about that video. I didn't notice the last 2 or 3 times that we played it. Is that the guys are all in black and white while they're standing in front of the cave, while you can see all the greenery around them, but they're black and white. It's like they're from like a different time or somehow. I've never noticed that before. I don't think. If I did, I forgot. Maybe I had too much alcohol in my bloodstream last time I saw it like that. But it's a really cool effect. Anyway,
they didn't they? A few weeks back, didn't they? On our
Hangout? A couple of months, a month or so ago. They were cool chaps.
What did we do watching that video? Because all the scenery, I was like looking out of my back window and
looking at the grass and the trees.
It's lovely because the view I got, I got all these nice trees, and if you look to the left, you see like the Resselmonte Flats and the path, and all you can see is one house. That's on Bushwood Road. But it looks like a house in the middle of a lovely green forest.
We should go out there and film our own video for a band.
If I took a photo, people would just put the house on its own in a lovely forest.
The trouble is when you go out on the flats, it looks nice, but you can hear cars in the distance at all times, can't you? There's like major roads like around the flats on either side.
It's nice out here, actually. It's nice.
Right, some more thrash anyway. Some more thrash for you. It's time from Sydney, New South Wales. A thrash death metal band called Torrential. Have you heard these guys? Torrential. They formed in 2010. They've had a demo, an EP, and a 4-length album. Visions just came out in March, and this track is called Unleash. So let's unleash. We have a bit of Torrential. Okay, then that was. I just got back in time there. That was unleashed there by Torrential. My girlfriend was just bringing the dinner in, and the door was kind of blocked because I had stuff like shut the door and someone got stuck, and she couldn't open the door to bring my dinner in. So anyway, one more track to go. Just don't forget, everyone.
That was good. That was good.
That was good. Yeah, you came on talking about that.
Yeah, that's good. I liked it. Good classic thrash.
But definitely,
I like it.
Good fresh energy from Australia there, from New South Wales. Yeah, I've not spoken to those guys yet. Maybe we'll get an interview with them guys at some point. And Chris Merritt was just saying in the chat, like he's got a new video coming out soon. If any bands got any videos, any underground bands that aren't going to get me a copyright strike, I've got a video where they want me to play. Just send it my way. I'll give you a link and I can download it myself. As long as it's not going to give me a copyright strike. And you, Elric, you have to be my conscience and not let me play stuff that got copyright, because I know a couple of times I've got pissed and done it on a Friday night, thinking, it doesn't really matter because all it means is I'm going to lose a couple of pence of ad revenue. But it's not just that; it gets blocked on Facebook. I get told off on Twitch as well. Or you've played content which is owned by somebody else. So I make sure I don't get drunk and start playing stuff just for the sake of it.
Yeah. I forgot to ask about that because obviously I wasn't on last Friday, was it? But the Friday before, you were pretty well. We're all pissed, aren't we? But
we're all quite drunk.
Any old stuff, and I was like, Graham, are you sure you can do this? How did that go?
Well, I just got told off basically. It was just like, that is copyright. You shouldn't have played that. Well, nothing too terrible. Not like a proper copyright strike, but just like so like you lose the ad revenue, and I just worried. I'm not too worried about. Facebook aren't normally that bad. So YouTube aren't normally that bad, as long as it's not like a copyright rule back. You have like a copyright thing where someone claims it, copyright claim, and it just means they'll get the ad revenue instead of you. But there's no real kind of comeback from that. But I'm a bit worried about doing it because I can stream it as well, not only to here but to Facebook and to Twitch as well. I'm not too sure how strict their rules are. So I'll make sure. Yeah, I've got to make sure I don't stream anything until I've checked that it's not going to get me a copyright strike. But anyway, got one more song to go, and let's get on with it because I've got my dinner. We're getting cold now, so I need to get on with that. Well, this is a band that I playing on my 401st podcast on Sunday. It's a band called Tragedy and Hope, a symphonic black metal band from St. Petersburg in Russia. They've got an EP, a demo, 4 singles, and their full-length album, Sleep Paralysis, just came out in February. And I'm going to play you the track Fighting with the Rain. And
Alexandra?
No, it wasn't actually. No, it might have been sent by her originally. It's possible. I'm not 100% sure, but they're actually kicking off my podcast on Sunday because I've got an intro from them. So they'll be kicking it off on Sunday. Not this song, but a different song, I think. But anyway, these are cool. We're listening to this. I'll be eating my dinner while we're listening to this, and we'll come back and chat about it. Then we'll bugger off.
Yeah.
Into sweet
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yep.
Just a final reminder, everyone, all the links to the bands are down below. That last band then was Tragedy and Hope, a song called Fighting with the Rain, taken from their album Sleep Paralysis. I literally just swallowed the last mouthful of food before that finished, so I managed not to choke myself.
Okay, yeah.
I still got half a plate of dinner left to go. I had a feeling the song was coming towards the end.
Yeah.
But anyway, what did you think of that one?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, the cover is kind of disturbing. I don't know. It's just kind of weird. But yeah, pretty cool, you know.
Good stuff.
Black metal. Yeah,
good stuff. There, nice atmospheres going on.
Yeah.
Nice harsh singing. Nice. The guitar was nice and sort of, that shrieking guitar sound. Yeah. Good stuff. Anyway, I'll be playing them on my show on Sunday, along with loads of other bands as well, of course. Yeah. And check out Elric's show. His link is down below. He's into the pit on a Monday from 7 till 9 GMT, isn't it?
Yeah. People on chat, like if you want to send me some music, just send to my email address or and then I need to get my arse in gear. Like, so bands that send you music, is it best to send you an email? I need to get this sorted.
Well, they can contact you, can't they, through your Facebook? I think your Facebook link is in the blog, and they
but
can
how
just
would they
contact you there.
send you a video?
To me.
Yeah, for
this.
I need to get bands that I know.
If it's on YouTube, if you just give me a link, I can get it myself. If you give me a link, I can get it myself off of YouTube.
Right, they'll just say you can say this. I see.
Yeah, just as like any bands you basically want us to play, just let us know. We'll get you on.
Copyright, right?
Say hi to NDT. We'll just finish it up now, maybe. As long as it's not copyright. So that's it then. Nothing else to talk about. Tomorrow night, about this time, we'll be kicking off the Heavy Metal Hangout. It's going to be a couple of guys from Terror, a couple of guys from Vandia, an old mate of mine who used to be in Detrimentum. Remember Detrimentum, the death metal band?
Yeah, it rings a bell.
Yeah, one of the guys from Detrimentum just be coming on. So should be good. Should be a good hangout. Plus possibly a few other people. You and Jake, who does Jake's Metal Chat. Maybe my mate Alexandra as well.
Yeah.
But it should be good. Come back tomorrow with your beers and we'll hang out, maybe play a few more tunes. I'll definitely play a few more tunes. I'll probably play that Beekeeper again for whoever else comes in.
I'm not sure about that name. Why that name?
Why not? All the good names have gone. Beekeeper will do. It's fun. Anyway, I'd like to say thanks anyway to Chris and Have Cheated With You for being in here and making comments. It's always a lot nicer when there's people actually in chat checking it out. And check out my Twitch. Add my Twitch because I need to get 50 people on Twitch so I can get money from them. So I'm not sure if it will work very well, but I become affiliated with Twitch once I get enough people and enough views on there. Yeah. So anyone there, just sub me up. And come back tomorrow for a Heavy Metal Hangout, and Saturday I'm chatting to Evil on Sunday. I'll do my podcast. All the links are in the blog. It's all down below. Elric shows on Monday. We're basically metal all through the week between us.
Yeah. I'll also probably sneak in a little Hawkwind video as well.
That's right, another Hawkwind ranking. Cool. Right then, cheers for tuning in, everybody. Come back next week. We'll do another vidcast, and thanks for being here, folks.
Cheers, Chris.